Hi, my name is Jen Moes, and this is my story. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with the illness of bipolar. For a long time, I just really never felt right. I never felt good. I was up, I was down, I would have a couple days, so then I'd start to feel hopeful, and then a week or so later, I was just right back to desperation and crying. God knew what I was experiencing. He knew the anguish and the isolation and just the confusion with, what do I do now? I'm in this place. I don't know why. I don't know how I got here. But most importantly, I don't know how to get out. One of the problems that I really struggled with was just really feeling like everybody else had it together except for me. I would have conversations with people and I wouldn't even remember what the conversation was because I just felt so concerned and so within myself as far as just getting through this conversation. I would love to be able to, pull you aside and say, I really appreciate the Savings Angel tips, but I'm not doing so good right now. In fact, we don't have any food in our house, and it's not because we don't have money, it's because I don't have enough energy to go to the grocery store. So those were the times that I felt most alone, was that when I was surrounded by so many people, and yet I really wasn't able to feel close to anyone. I just prayed. I just said, I can't do this anymore. I'm exhausted from living, from just, trying to hold it all together. And I was so scared. It wasn't until after I was hospitalized that I really, really realized that it was okay for me to share my illness. That once I was honest about where I was, God's so instrumental in bringing people into my life that prayed with me, that were supportive, that shared things about their own personal experiences that I never ever would have thought they would be struggling with similar issues. I think one of the most important things for me and what I call as my recovery was having people listen and really hear me for where I was, the desperation that I felt, for the support that I needed coming back into life. And I had so many great role models for that. My life group at that point was extremely supportive. Always open-armed, cards, calls, emails, prayers. I just think that it's so important when you feel vulnerable. It's so hard to be vulnerable because you don't feel that you have anything more that could possibly break. But that's the time in your life when you most need to be honest. I'm just happy that I am honored and privileged enough that somebody thinks that my story is worth sharing.